and
Do
other
not
activities.
drive or get
If this
caught
is
with
not the time for your
marijuana.
appointment, please come back later. If you are a veteran in crisis, call the Veterans Crisis Line by dialing 988 and press 1. You can get your flu shot at VA or one of the 70,000 community locations nationwide. To learn more, visit www.prevention.va.gov/flu.
Yeah, make the rules is sober. And I'm not drunk, but I don't have nothing. It's illegal to have nothing. You asshole. So that just trick me. Hold up please. Hold up hand.
Welcome to your VA Video Connect session.
My uniform.
Your private and secure video session will begin when your VA care team joins. Please treat your visit as if you were seeing your provider in person. Please dress appropriately, do not drive or use alcohol or other substances, or engage in other activities. If this is not the time for your appointment, please come back later. If you are a veteran in crisis, call the Veterans Crisis Line by dialing 988 and press 1. You can get your flu shot at VA or one of the 70,000 community locations nationwide. To learn more, visit www.prevention.va.gov/flu.
That's why nobody likes you in any country. Come out of the line, bitches. Money making machine. Terrorists, both of them, all of them.
Welcome to the conference.
Hello,
Hi, good afternoon.
I'm Zoraida. How are you? You're my doctor?
Yeah, we spoke on the
Chung?
phone
Dr.
briefly.
Chung?
Yes.
Oh, I never saw you. Now I see you.
Yeah, we spoke on the phone back in April.
April. Oh, okay.
It's been a while.
I was taking a ibuprofen, and then the police saw the ibuprofen in my car. Is that illegal while operating a vehicle? But I wasn't on ibuprofen, but I just need it just in case.
No, it's not a recreational drug or anything like that.
So am I going to jail for that? Because they gave me a citation for ibuprofen. And they said prescription drugs, I cannot take it while operating a vehicle, so I'm not impaired. I don't take the nausea pill when I'm operating the vehicle, but then I just vomit, and I still don't take it because they're gonna think I'm impaired because I took the nausea pill. So I don't know. Like I'm supposed to stay home and just take the pill, but then I'm out in a military base, and they said I have a promethazine and I have ibuprofen, and I'm under the influence of drugs. And they said it's illegal to bring prescription drugs and ibuprofen.
Oh, you mean bupropion?
Ibuprofen. I like a headache medicine.
Yeah.
For my head injury. So it doesn't seem I think I got scammed, and then they towed my car, and then I had to get a lawyer, and then the lawyer said I didn't do anything wrong, and then the policeman said it should be dismissed, and then I got scammed again by the lawyer saying I have to pay $1,500 and then $655 to tow my car for ibuprofen and promethazine.
Oh my goodness.
But in the pellet, in the sheriff, the sheriff said in the pellet, in their exam, it's not illegal if I didn't take anything. Like I didn't swallow the pill, but I just had it in my purse because I might need it when I go to my hotel room. So I shouldn't be cited for a legal drug. It's not illegal. It's prescription and medicine.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they said, sign this paper. You're under the influence of drugs, over-the-counter drugs. It's illegal. But I didn't take it.
That doesn't sound right. No.
He said, as long as it doesn't impair me. I'm already impaired with the pain and the nausea, and I'm trying not to take the medicine.
No,
Because
it
they're
doesn't
gonna
sound
say,
right.
and then they took my blood, they checked, am I under the influence of illegal drugs? And I took like 2-3 blood tests, and it says negative. There's no drug in my system, illegal drug, because they want to put me in jail for drug charges. Federal prison. I don't want to go to federal prison. I don't want to be hired as a drug criminal for ibuprofen and nausea pill.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, and then the policemen say it's not illegal as long as I didn't take the pill while I was driving. But if I need it, then I have to be in like a room, a hotel room at home. I that's what I do. I don't drink alcohol. I don't do marijuana. I don't have a weapon, and they still mess with me. I don't understand. And then the policeman said, just say no drug, no alcohol. Do not arrest me. It's illegal search and seizure, and it's invasion of privacy, like HIPAA or something.
Yeah.
And then they arrested me, and it's wrongful arrest because they have no it's not illegal. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not speeding, I'm not shooting anyone, I'm not killing them. They're the one causing me problem.
Yeah, it sounds very odd. I don't understand why.
And
they
then
would
it's not
arrest
just
you
one
for that.
person causing me a problem. It's like 30 police officers doing the dumbest thing. You can't figure out I'm not on drugs, or I'm not drunk. The prescription drug is legal.
So what's going on with that? Are you needing to go into court or what?
They said I have to wait for the court date, but there is no court date because the district attorney dismissed it because they didn't find anything in my blood, and they just found ibuprofen and nausea pill.
That's really ridiculous. I've never heard of anyone being cited for having prescription drugs on them. It's they're not recreational drugs. They don't show up on your urine test. So I'm very.
They wasted my time, my money, and falsely accused me. So they're the one misconduct in error, and I should be compensated for the unlawful, unwanted arrest, false arrest, and false accusation. Because their mentality is catch anyone who you think is suspicious, but you caught someone who's not doing a suspicious crime, drugs, alcohol. They said they're on a drug, alcohol, weapon campaign. They want to catch someone. They just saw ibuprofen and nausea pill. So
they must have missed it for something else because those are really
because
benign,
they're in Mexico. They're right across the border, Mexico. They deal with marijuana. They're the ones smuggling marijuana, drugs, Mexicans, and then they're putting it on me like I'm one of them. I'm just a visitor.
Oh no.
Yeah, their mentality is like accuse me of a crime that I did not do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very upset. That was not necessary. You cannot do that to me at all. And then
But you
and
said
then they
they
made me
dismissed
sign
it,
they
right?
made me sign papers saying if I refuse a blood test, if I refuse a breathalyzer, that I'm gonna lose my driver license. But it's 0 and zero illegal drugs and prescription drugs, so that's all legal. I shouldn't have to pay like DUI, illegal drugs. That should not be put on my record history for a crime I did not commit.
Exactly.
They're the one
They
committing the
dismissed the
crime
case.
against me by unlawfully arresting me and not leaving me alone.
But you said they dismissed the case.
The case is I don't know, it's pending, and the lawyer said we'll handle it. He will talk to the judge, and then I never heard from the lawyer or the judge or a trial. There was no charges filed, so that means they got the wrong person. I'm not a criminal. There was no criminal activity. The criminals they have are the Marines who kill their wives, who do drugs, who beat up, who are under the influence of alcohol, who are drinking and driving and crashing into another person's car. But I'm not a 21-year-old. I'm not a white Marine soldier, stupid like that. I don't want to go down for DUI, alcohol, illegal drugs. Because I already took a citizen patrol class and they briefed me like 2 times I'll be arrested if I'm caught with this. But I forgot. I should just say I do not consent to illegal search and seizure, because it's illegal to arrest someone without committing a crime.
Right.
And it's not illegal to be homeless.
Are you currently homeless?
Well, I am right now because my house is infested with rats, and it's not safe to stay inside. I'm getting hives, I'm getting allergic reaction, and I have to clean up everything, and I have to kill the rats before it kills
Where
me
are
while
you
I'm
staying
sleeping.
right now?
I'm sleeping in a hotel room, in my hotel room where there's rats.
Mm-hmm.
And then they said coronavirus. By the time coronavirus is over, I'm gonna have rat virus. So I'm in a bad situation where the damage was done, and I have to file a small claim lawsuit, and I have to move out of the apartment because I cannot handle all these unwanted situation attack on me. And then they're doing a live fire, like all I hear is pra-ta-ta-ta-ta, kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. And I told my brother, I said, I think if I get hit with a bullet, a grenade, explosive, of course I'm gonna be injured, and I don't want to be part of that. And they're all like, we're in live exercise fire. Well, I'm not part of it because I'm just a visitor.
Where are you right now? Are you at the
Right.
hotel?
Right now I'm at the coffee shop, Starbucks. I don't have internet, so I have to come here to get
I see.
internet. So I think I can win this case where they are the one who instigated. They are the one in the wrong. It's
I
unlawful.
agree.
It's unlawful arrest and wrongful, unjustified towing. Someone who has not committed a crime.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I don't see how they can find any fault, and they'll probably dismiss the case because you didn't do anything wrong.
Right. and then they said breathe into it. They wink, and I'm like, it's not funny. It's a prank.
No.
It's a serious crime you did to me. It's an assault on my reputation, on my criminal. I'm not a professional criminal. I'm not trying to be a first arrest, second arrest. I don't want to do arrest on me.
No, it's very unfair. I'm so sorry that happened to you. That sounds really upsetting.
Yeah, and then it cost me like $2,000. I lost a lot of money just to visit. Do a USO volunteer, shake your hand, hi, hello, what was my job in the military, and what is the weapon used for, who did they kill in the military. We're just talking about the missions they did, and then all of a sudden I'm under arrest for no crime, for talking about your what you did wrong. I'm not the criminal here. I should be the compensated because I was victimized by wrongful invasion of privacy, kidnapping, stealing my vehicle.
You know, when you get a chance, you just let them know what you just told me right now, and they should, they should be able to, let you go and help you with that, because what you're telling me is clear, and it's straightforward and clear, and I can't really see how they can fault you or find any charge.
And I shouldn't surrender to the authority who's under illegal arrest, making illegal arrests. I don't like to surrender to a policeman where I did nothing wrong, and then they still done it. They still did me wrong.
Yeah,
So it should.
I'm so sorry about that.
I should file a lawsuit because my case is you inconvenience me. I should be compensated for inconveniencing my life, for giving me a problem,
Right.
loss of income, $2,000 gone.
Yeah.
So it's a scam. I was scammed, victimized, and then I called them. They said it's not illegal to have ibuprofen. Then why did you arrest me? Because we wanted to prank you. No worries.
That's very
So I talked to
inappropriate.
their
That's
supervisor, and I talked to my brother. He said take them to court, file a small claims, a civil harassment, and tell them to stay away from my vehicle, from my workplace, and from me, 300 feet. Because all they can do is, you need to leave. Well, you need to leave me alone first. Walk away.
Yep. I think you should listen to your brother's suggestion and maybe file a claim. But do it in but you didn't. So we're clear. You didn't do anything wrong, and anyone who hears the story will see that. So talk to the very calm manner.
So I think they asked me what is my resolution. My resolution, you're not supposed to do that to me at all. You cannot do
Right.
that to me at all. Arrest me for no crime. And they're saying we're on the DUI checkpoint campaign. All the Marines are drunk on the holiday, and they're getting hookers on the San Diego street. Well, I don't have a penis. I don't need a hooker. I'm not one
Yeah,
of
no,
your
that's-
I'm not one of your regular Marine DUI criminal killer. He said they killed
Yeah,
someone while they were driving under the influence of alcohol. They
No,
fell
that's
off the
very
bridge
important.
and then they smacked someone's car and the person on the bottom was killed. And the person on the top survived. But how the fuck do you survive? You fall off the bridge and hit somebody down and still survive it. That seems like superhuman fucking stunt to me. And then the person who killed somebody gets to go to jail for reckless collision driving, but even if without drugs and alcohol or weapons, you still killed somebody, so that means you cannot drive.
Well, hopefully you can make a small claim and go to the courts for that, because that was very wrong of them.
Yeah, and I had to fight off like 30 of them, and I'm just one person.
Yeah, and you're
And I know I'm in the right frame of mind because, you know, I know the rules, and they briefed me like for 2 years how to work with how to talk to the policeman, how to take a class. I took classes in law enforcement, correction, like courthouse, you know, justice. So the only mistake I made was I trusted them. I fell for it.
Well, hopefully, they'll dismiss the case and moving forward, this doesn't happen again.
Right.
Hopefully they'll correct their wrong.
And then I said, where can I file a complaint? I need to talk to somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing, because obviously you know what you're doing is wrong and you're still doing it. It's intentional harm done on me. And a DUI is a serious charge, and I fought it off without doing alcohol, without getting in a reckless driving, but it still doesn't work for this tyrant dictator in a uniform. He just wants to do whatever he wants. You cannot just do whatever you want. There has to be a line where you need to stop. Like, you can't just shoot somebody on the street just because you feel like it. Or stomp on somebody's toe because they're standing next to you. It's an assault. And it's the person is saying, I commit crimes. Well, I'm not one of your victims. I don't want to be your victim. And then I can say to the judge, I talked to my doctor and she said I'm in the right, that they did me wrong and I did not do anything illegal, and the case should be dismissed and I should be compensated and rewarded for the inconvenience, unlawful arrest.
And all you have to tell them is that all I had in my possession was the prescription drugs, and I was not under influence. That's all. That's all they have to know.
So I was not under the influence since I did not take the pill, right?
Right.
Yeah, so they're the one who is lying.
But it sounds like
They're very good at
that
lying
wasn't
in
really-
this real scenario.
Well, people make mistakes and things happen. So
And I'm the one who
unfortunately,
have to pay for it.
Right. You're right. And sometimes unfair things happen. And that's life. But hopefully they can correct that.
Right. What's the correction gonna be? Do not arrest me because I do not have what you're looking for to arrest me.
Right. Right.
But their brain is like, I want to arrest you, I want to pick on you, I'm gonna take you to my police station. I'm gonna tow your car. That's not right.
No, that's not right.
And it says,
I wanted
under
to-
the authority of the policeman who scammed me on purpose.
I wanted to check in with you about the medications that I was prescribing you. Are you still taking the sleep medication, focus medication?
Right now, I feel very disturbed, and I have to. I feel like depressed, and I feel like the medicine is like making me lose focus, because they want to come after me for taking a medication. And I have the right. I have the right to travel. I have the right to be safe. I have the right to have control of my car, and I have the right not to be arrested for medicine that's not illegal. And they said it's prescription drugs. You can only take it at home. Well, I don't take it when I'm driving.
Yeah, so you haven't filled the medication since May, so I don't know if you've been taking the medication.
Right now, I don't have medication at all, because I don't know where it is. I don't have no more medication. I don't have pimple medication, and then I'm having allergic reaction. My lip was swollen, and then it got busted. It's like so many things going wrong that I don't like.
Yeah, and you might be feeling more frustrated because you've been without the medications.
Yeah, and I feel frustrated and misunderstood, and without the medication, I feel like oh, it's illegal to take medication. They keep putting in my head, it's illegal, it's bad for me.
No, it is not. It is not illegal if you take them at home and they're prescribed to you, and they take them as prescribed. That's not illegal, and so all you have to do is let them know that these are meds that are prescribed to me, and I was not driving under influence.
And they said, talk to the nurse. I talked to the nurse. They said it's okay. That's not when I'm operating a vehicle, and it's not okay for you to tow my car or arrest me for legal prescription drugs that isn't none of your business. It's none of their business. They can't stay out of it. They need to stay out of my business.
Yeah.
And
So let me send you-
give
let me-
respect to my physical safety.
Yeah. Let me resend you the medications to help you with the anxiety and focus. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I think you were a lot calmer when you were taking the medications.
Yeah, I was taking the medication, and then all of a sudden, I stopped taking it because I feel afraid to take it. Like they're gonna arrest me again for taking medication.
That's okay. You can take them at home.
At home, I can take the medication at home. I know.
On your chart, there's a history of anorexia.
Yeah, I'm
that's
anorexic. I vomit. I can't stand the smell, and I cannot eat certain food. I cannot drink hot coffee, hot chocolate. I cannot eat certain food, and I cannot be around certain areas like a rat-infested room, a military base where they're shooting at each other. I don't want to get hit with a bullet and bleed to death. You can do that
Are you
to each
still-
other, but not to me.
Are you still having issues with eating appetite?
Yeah, I use like hot sauce or hot chili pepper to increase my appetite.
Okay.
And I'm trying
You
to
know what
stay
I'll do?
be vegetarian, maybe eat meat like once a week, twice a week. Try to limit the meat intake.
Okay. let's start. Let's start one by one. Let's start with the anxiety medication. So I'll send you a medication you take for anxiety at bedtime. Okay?
Bedtime, right? I said I have anxiety, and they raise my anxiety to 101.
Hopefully this would help you calm down a little bit and be able to, make a claim and be able to talk to the judge in a calm manner. So you don't jeopardize your case.
And then they said I have to go under their rules, under their terms. But what about my rights? I have citizen rights, right to a trial, not plead guilty, since I am not guilty.
And that's all you have to let them know. Just, tell them plain and straight. Okay? All right. So I'll go ahead and send you the medication, and I'll check in with you again in a couple months and see how you're doing, okay?
All right, thank you, Dr.
All right,
Chung.
thank you. Take care.
Okay.